Hey guys, and welcome to Hustlers
University.
I'm Matthew.
And I'm Aiden.
And that's Mason.
He was on some hustler time off, hustler leave.
Yeah, he's hustling.
Yeah, he was getting paid, he was grinding, and he was getting that dough, so that's what we do. You know, bread side up.
Yeah.
Today, we actually have two special guests, Caleb and JD.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, JD?
Hey.
What's up?
What's up?
Take a seat right here. What's up, Caleb?
Yeah,
Go ahead and take a seat right there. So, first, I want to just...
I'd like to do an introduction for these guys. So we're gonna roll the clip and then we're gonna interview them. So go ahead. All right, interview.
All right, so Caleb, first, say your name. They know, but say your name, where you're from, and what you do. What you do for fun.
My name's Caleb.
Okay.
I'm from Gilbert, Arizona. It's a rough, tough place, you know, really made me who I am. It was
Okay.
just horrid game called the Gilbert Goons. You should look them up.
Are you joking or are they real?
They're real. You need to look them up. They're atrocious.
What they do? But they were just known for.
Murder, kidnapping,
Damn, bro, they're good.
all that stuff.
That has the
they
goons.
are they are the goons.
I just
Gilbert.
looked them up. They're really bad.
Oh my god.
They're the goons of Gilbert.
Don't laugh. It's really bad.
It's a coping mechanism.
They terrorized our streets.
My bad, bro. Actually, I'm sorry, bro.
Look at
I'm
this.
sorry, man.
Dude,
I'm sorry. Man.
look at this.
Yeah, that shit's crazy, bro. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, what do you like to do for fun? What are your hobbies? Some things you like to do. Come on, give me some.
I like to play video games, man. You know, I heard this niche show. It's called The Amazing Digital Circus.
Okay. What about it do you like? Is it?
It's just so good. You know, peak writing. It's just the characters. They really make me in touch with my emotions.
I personally don't like it, but you know what? To each their own.
You know, Jax. I felt like he would be one of the Gilbert Goons.
Amateur hour.
Okay.
Anyways,
So this is JD, also known as Jackson. How's he on?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. So they know your name, but where are you from, and what do you do?
I am from Austin, Texas, and I don't know. I like to do a lot of things.
So you have a band, right? You have a band.
Oh yeah.
You want
I
to
do,
plug
man.
that? You want to plug that?
Yeah, I'm in a band called Insomnia.
Okay.
Hey Matthew, can you put the link down there?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. So I have a band named Insomnia. We've been playing for a couple years now. I think it's been almost probably 2 years.
Okay.
And we've been playing on, recording an album and getting stuff done, and it's really cool.
They're legit. They're the real
We're
deal.
like rock music, but we try to do like all different kinds of subgenres. But
Go check them out.
yeah,
All right. Well, that's cool, y'all. So we got music and digital circus. Don't laugh, dude. It's a passion. Okay?
Yeah.
It is a passion. Every passion, teach their own. Right?
hey, it makes money.
Right.
Hey,
it makes money.
it's a hustle.
It makes money. Yeah,
That's all that matters.
It is a hustle, and that is really all that matters, right? Getting
Yeah.
that dough. Okay, well, today I wanted to talk about some things. First of all, I want to talk about how we hustle, right? Because, in last episode we talked about politics, but I want to talk about money today, all right? So let's talk about how we get that green. So, Matthew, I just want you to run through some ways that we could possibly make money,
AI.
AI, okay?
Yeah.
And how can we use AI to further our skills in hustling?
Well, I get like AIs to replicate the sound of a kid's voice.
Okay.
And I call old people, and I hold their grandson, hold it ransom.
Okay.
And yeah, AI it's really good for the economy and stuff, and I've been
Yeah.
making a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense that you've been making a lot of money. Why don't you just come a little bit on the corner? Yeah, there you go.
Sorry.
It's all good. I mean, I think AI's been doing a lot good. There's some people out there who are saying that it's taking hustlers, it's stealing hustlers, and it's hustling for us. So, what do you got to say to those people that
They're
are
wrong.
saying they're wrong?
Yeah.
Really? So you're pro AI. Matthew's pro AI. He's saying it right now. He's pro AI.
Yeah. I, Matthew Felt, am pro AI.
Damn.
Wait.
Full name.
Before we begin, I just like to ask,
Yeah.
as a musician, you know, I favor personal creativity and originality to the highest degree.
Sure.
I would like to ask what your opinions on it, on like how AI should be impacted in stuff like music and art and TV shows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
AI should replace like human thought, you know?
Yeah.
So we can spend all our time hustling instead of thinking.
I'm gonna kind of agree, but I'm gonna slightly interject here, right? So I think it should replace human thought so we can hustle. But who's to say that this AI won't also take the hustlers' jobs, right? Just like the artists.
You're right. You're right.
What if they hustle for us? That would be bad. Because
That
then
would be
what would
bad.
we do?
We
We'd
wouldn't
have
do
nothing. We'd
anything.
have nothing.
We couldn't hustle.
Useless.
Yeah, you know how I make my money, how I hustle. You know, I draw NSFW of Amazing Digital Circus characters. So I feel like, and I sell that for a commission. So I feel like
Yeah.
when AI comes in, that's taking over my industry. I really have a monopoly over that.
Yeah.
And
I felt like my
I do
position would be
like to buy
threatened.
that stuff, but I also I want it for free.
It's a serious business.
Yeah. And
Yeah, I mean, I think NSFW is a little controversial, though, right? I mean, like, don't you think that maybe in the first place it was already kind of immoral to draw characters in a way that they weren't originally intended to be drawn by the creator of the show?
No, I don't think so at all. You know, everyone has their own take on things. You know, you have your political takes, all that.
Huh?
I know you
We
talk
do.
about, you know, how much you love Trump and all that.
I mean, it's, you know,
Just don't interrupt me, sir.
it's true.
So I feel like when it comes to art, you know, everyone can take their own inspiration from it. I feel like me drawing them making, as I was saying before that weird TV outage.
Yeah, this NSFW conversation is really tough. It's a little inappropriate for our audience. Our average viewership is 8. So
yeah. That we're not even like joking. Like
No.
yeah,
we
I
crunched the numbers.
I might
actually
have to block some accounts.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of viewers, and honestly, it might just be better to filter through them. Just
Yeah.
do that. But anyway, moving on from NSFW, Caleb. JD, what do you think in the music industry? Because I mean, even in such a small microcosm of the industry, you have experience. What do you have to say about AI in music?
Well, it can like probably create the best general songwriting ever.
But what is soul and feeling?
All right,
Exactly.
All right, here's an example. You're a shitty musician. So you're thinking, should I just make it sound as is, me if I have really bad voice and really bad audio quality, or should I take the lyrics I made and have AI do it? When you have, one person who is like doing the first option,
Yeah.
it may sound really bad, really like lo-fi and like all this scratchy stuff, and the
Yeah.
vocals may sound really bad.
Yeah.
But you will feel something out there because you can hear the rawness, you can hear the emotion out of the person because they've experienced.
Okay. But what I'm gonna say is I don't really like raw. Like I don't like
Okay,
fish raw.
even if you don't like raw,
Yeah.
you're
I-
still
I
gonna
gen-
be
I generally like my food cooked.
okay. But even if
I agree.
you feel
I disagree.
Why?
Well, cooking the food makes it unnatural, and
Actually, I disagree too. I'm a hunting gatherer.
But you can hunter gatherer and you can still abuse fire to like burn shit.
yeah, well, I don't want to abuse.
That's kind of
I don't want to.
that's kind of primitive.
I don't want to abuse an element. I think
That's kind of racist.
elements
That's-
are.
Primitive?
He's talking about elements.
It's a horrible term to use towards me. My people have been hurt by that word.
I'm not talking about Arizonians. Okay, what I'm talking about is
Gilbert's-
primitive is what we came from. Okay, what I'm saying is what we came from is fire. We came from fire. We came from the flames.
No, we came from
We
the
came-
water.
We came.
We came from the sky.
aren't you the fireman though?
Shut up. I'm giving
Actually,
that out.
actually, wait. You are the fireman.
Matthew, cut that out.
Original argument. So you have solace, like for example, Drake. He doesn't write his own lyrics. He's a bum.
Yeah,
So that's why a
Drake's-
lot of people feel
Drake's
solace.
kinda
Anyways,
ass.
know what it's like to lose a girlfriend. AI doesn't know what it's like to be alone or any of that. It doesn't feel anything. So when it's singing and
Well-
stuff, it feels like
Well, the thing is, I don't feel anything either. So, when I do make that music, it's equivalent to an AI.
Yeah.
I just have less
I agree.
talent.
I agree because most of the time, like when I make music, I'm making it to make money, right? Or you know, what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
You guys know
So-
the character Ayana Koji?
Yeah, I actually do. I'm
Yeah.
familiar.
Yeah,
Who's
that's-
that?
Who's that?
He's basically me, you know. I have no real emotions, you know. Everyone's just like a tool in my hand, so I never get like emotions conveyed to me.
Dude, props, bro. I mean, that's what honestly hustling is all about. It's about having no emotions, having that grit. I mean, you can have emotions later, but when things need to be done, you need to turn it off. You need to be able to turn it off, and that's what it's all about. And I think music creation, honestly, is mostly it's about the hustle, right?
Well-
you see a lot of rappers; they're talking about all their hustling they're doing. And most importantly, I think that these rappers, they're always talking about getting money, right? They're always talking about getting dough. And most of the music industry is trying to get dough, right? And that's a good thing because we're hustlers. We're hustling out there, right? And that's the goal in life, right? We want to get dough. And I think if you use AI to get dough, it's completely fine. That's a hustle. That's a hustle I'm willing to accept. I think it's cool.
Right, but
think-
if you're going to make music for money,
Mhm.
why are you making like lyrics and making like an emotional? And why?
I don't understand all this emotion stuff. I think we should just go to something else. So
yeah. I can only. I'm mad.
I'm not even mad.
I
just
can't-
don't.
I'm disgusted.
I'm just confused. I'm confused. Calm down. Calm down. It's okay.
Sorry.
Pat him on the back 3 times.
Does he always do this?
There we go. No, he's not usually. It's just with a lot of people talking about emotions and stuff. He just kind of gets.
Sorry.
It's all right. It's all right.
Hopefully the Joe Rogan podcast.
We're not Joe Rogan.
We aren't Joe Rogan. Stop.
Joe Rogan's a beta.
All right.
It's a beta
Let's wait.
it's a liberal.
What's the next thing?
Let's talk about me
Fish?
instead.
What about you?
Yeah.
We got to talk about him.
Oh,
We talked about music. Now we talk about.
Where'd your little thing go?
What thing?
Okay.
All right. So I wanted to pivot to talking about anime. Say that again. Nobutan is what?
Hot.
I think it's a big topic in the media space right now, and I think a lot of hustlers aren't talking about it. They're talking about money, but they're not talking about, money and funny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
sometimes
funny.
we can get
Funny.
funny. Yeah, sometimes we get funny. We get funny. We get funny.
Yeah.
Funny's happening.
Do something funny.
Sorry.
Hey guys, you got him. Okay. All right. So, what's your
laugh
favorite
track.
anime?
My favorite anime is probably Attack on Titan.
I agree. I like Attack on Titan a
You
lot.
mean Attack on Mid?
Ooh, hot take alert.
Interjection. So I
You,
mean,
you know, I'm not in a good place right now today. You know that.
Okay, even if you're like offended or something, I'm sorry if you were offended.
he's kind of
But
right though.
Attack
He's
on
kinda- you
Mid
should be
is just
offended.
not good.
Stop being offended.
Wait, hold on. We were talking about emotions earlier.
Stop being offended.
We
Bro.
were talking about emotions earlier. You want to explain what? Like, did the Gilbert Goons visit you in the night? Like, what's going on? I know how that feels.
Don't take your hat off.
I'm sorry.
You look good with your hat off. Put your hat
Sorry.
on.
Sorry. I look good with my hat off.
Yes. Keep your hat off.
Are you trying to mock
Didn't know
me?
this was a romance
No.
podcast. Carry on.
Cut this out.
So JD, I mean, what's with this? What's this hatred of Attack on Titan?
Well, quite frankly, I think it's like too objectively like political, honestly.
Attack on Titan.
Yeah, like look at it. Like it's like all these people trapped in a wall and they're surrounded by this crushing king and his like forces, and they're all like supposed to be the good guys.
Yeah.
But the real people in charge are like attacking them. Like it's just trying so hard to be some like 1970s leftist movement. bullcrap.
I agree. It's kind of leftist bullcrap, but I think it bears similarity in reference to the 2020 rush on the Capitol. I think
Oh, I was there for that.
I think we can draw a lot of parallels to that, right? The rebel movement, the rebel cause in Attack on Titan from the Scout Regiment rings a lot of bells within the American Army right now. A lot of people in the Army felt that the government was doing them wrong, and they rushed the Capitol and in support of Donald Trump, who wrongfully lost the campaign, wrongfully lost the presidency to Joe Biden in 2020. So I think you can also make it similar to a conservative cause, right?
But like that was all.
It's your turn, JD.
Well, like, don't you think that all those people that were at the Capitol were upset and everything? It's a valid argument saying that, all the scout regiments represent the angry people at the Capitol
Yeah.
who were justified.
Yeah.
Like me?
Yeah,
I was there.
you were justified, yeah. But you also have to remember, yeah, you also have to remember, though, that was not Donald Trump supporters. That was just people who were just trying to defend their basic rights.
You're right.
In fact, there were actually some liberals in there.
Yeah.
Um,
A lot.
Patriots, you could call them.
A lot of patriots.
yeah,
really,
like, I feel like
really, yeah.
as much as I hate to say it, as much as I hate liberals,
Yeah.
hate them,
Yeah, I mean, they're not trying to get their money up. They're trying to get
they're trying to get their
Yeah.
pronouns up,
Yeah, they're trying to get their.
But anyways,
Those snowflakes.
they're trying to get their.
As
their-
much as I hate liberals,
Yeah.
Ooh, that
I
was such
have
a
to
story
admit,
building.
there are some patriots out there who are genuinely concerned for America. So of course they're going to be like,
They exist.
"Hey, why is this happening? Why is this billionaire coming out and like taking all this money? Why is this Republican guy talking about Azerbaijan or whatever? Like
Yeah.
that doesn't sound like America."
Yeah, it's
so of course the
not
liberals are going to matter. And anyways, they were there. And they were calling for, end Joe Biden's tyranny, end Joe Biden, like, don't even allow him into the country.
Yeah.
Like, it's just really bad.
Yeah.
And so they came in and they were helping. But of course, you can't really, liberals, they're not really organized. So they didn't bring any flags, they didn't wave all that stuff. The people who were there, who were like having all the coming naked and stuff,
Show some restraint, guys. All right, let's keep talking about politics. All right.
all those people were a lot more organized who are generally conservative.
Yeah.
So the liberals, they don't get a lot of credit for
They
actually
really
showing
don't.
up
They really
for
don't.
the patriotism.
They're not. Matthew, what do you think parallels? I mean, you are an AOT expert. I just want to hear what you have to say about this in relation to conservative movements in modern day America, especially MAGA. I want to talk a lot about that. What do you think that you can draw a parallel to within the MAGA coalition?
Aaron Yeager is a lot like Donald Trump. And
I agree. Honestly, I see
they're
that.
both great people that led their nation into greatness.
Okay.
And I think that liberals are a lot like the Marlians, like Gabby and Falco.
Dude, I fucking
and,
hate Gabby. I
yes,
fucking hate
we
Gabby.
hate Gabby. We
hate Gabby.
love Flock, hate Gabby.
Yeah. Fuck Gabby, bro.
And we're very conservative Christians, you and I.
I just have to
You don't gotta say
I just
that.
have to say, one of the biggest things I dislike about Attack on Titan is it tries to pivot the heroes like Aaron Yeager and stuff as like the underdogs and everything,
Mm-hmm.
which I would understand. We're all watching it as being conservative. It's like very bad being oppressed as a white Christian.
It is. It is. I
American.
mean, we are oppressed every day of our lives.
Yeah.
Every time we
But-
go outside.
I can see the exact same rhetoric being applied to liberals and leftists who are saying, "Oh, we're oppressed too because we don't get our
Yeah.
gender stuff being shown up in the government." So they're going to be like, "Hey, the government is just like MAGA and all
Yeah.
this."
Frankly, it's like it's too much.
So it's too
leeway.
Yeah, it's too like unpolitical. You know what I mean? Like,
It's-
the message is too
Yeah.
easy
actually,
to balance.
Yeah.
it out.
It's too unpolitical. It's not political enough.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, I think that it's not conservative enough.
Well, yeah, I think that it's not political enough. It should be more. I think there is some good politics into it.
Yes.
I think it should demonstrate, hey, this is the side we're on.
This is how you lead a nation state.
This is the side we're on, and we are not, these liberal snowflakes who are trying to, get guys into girl bathrooms and all that,
Yeah.
or having prostitutes go to children's schools.
Yeah.
We
in
are
pre-K,
the right.
in pre-K, teaching pre-K.
Yeah, teaching pre-K. We are the right. We are people who care about America, care about Christian values,
Yeah.
traditional values, I
Yes.
guess.
Yes.
Yeah. So Donald Trump is Aaron Yeager.
Yeah. In
And-
many ways.
I feel like they should enforce that. They should, in the later seasons, whenever they make season 5 or whatever, they should talk about being more.
And
conservative.
frankly, when they show all of this ending portion where all of this bad stuff is happening to the rest of the world, they're not showing the greatness that LD is achieving
Yeah.
throughout all of this.
Yeah. And also,
I mean,
I'd like
frankly,
to think
there-
of myself as like either Mikasa except for the end, or
Okay.
just flock the whole way through.
Yeah.
You know?
Really, what happens at the end?
I think
Oh,
everybody
nothing.
I think everybody wants to be flawed.
Can I build on something here?
Yeah, let's
So you believe like the Marlians are like the liberals, right?
yeah,
Left
they're
liberals,
the liberals.
and you know the
The
aliens
liberals.
are the right, are us conservative right.
Yeah, they're the new right.
I also want to spin that. I think the Marlians might be this certain group in politics that we haven't talked about yet. You know, maybe the ones controlling Hollywood, that might resemble lizards, that might
Oh,
control all
right.
the money, that might control the media.
Right.
And I think we can take the story of Attack on Titan and really be inspired because the right, who's being in the beginning controlled by this, you know, media controlling, money controlling.
Oppressed.
Yeah, we're being oppressed by
Frankly,
by
yeah.
this smaller force,
Yeah.
this left woke
Actually.
smaller force, and in the end, the right rises above them.
Yeah.
And so I think we can really.
Are you sorry, are you talking about billionaires or lizards?
We can be both at the same time.
Billionaires.
I think it's 80-20 lizards, billionaires.
I think it's like
Because I don't want to go into territory where we're complaining about billionaires because they have more money than us.
I think it's more
that's-
2020,
True.
like 2020.
They're getting their hustle up.
But what about the lizard billionaires? Are
Okay.
they hustling or are they taking it from?
I mean, they might be aliens and shit.
But
I
guys,
don't
guys,
fucking
guys.
know.
No, it's billionaires. 20% lizards, and 60% Anunnaki. The Anunnaki is a white alien race that came down and created us, and
Really?
they kind of control everything. They're like the puppet masters, and they control the lizards, and the lizards kind of control billionaires through like the money hallucination devices. And see, hustlers like us, we are immune to those kind of devices, and it's because the amount of skill and effort we put into like avoiding emotion, and except for anger, of course. And the Anunnaki, they use emotions like happiness and stuff to control the masses. So what I'm saying
I want to
is,
expand on Caleb's point here about the lizards. So, what exactly about lizards involves this like capital? Like, where is this power coming from? I want to understand that.
I think it's just in prehistoric times. It's always been there. They've always had their hands in the cookie jars.
They have.
as I like to say. I really think it starts with with Moloch and Baal. Ancient gods in the Bible. They were
Right.
the Carthaginians, the Phoenicians.
Pagan gods.
They would sacrifice their children to Baal, and I think that's really where it started. The Phoenicians do come from that part of the world, So I think it really starts there. They sacrifice their children to be, oppressed, not being able to rise up.
biologically, where did the lizard people come from?
That's something we haven't figured out yet, man. It scares me every night. I must say.
I think,
I thought it was
honestly,
a North
you know all those stories about the aliens who have obviously built the pyramids of Giza, right?
Yeah, the pyramids. No way those kind of people could build pyramids.
Star. Yeah, those kind
Right.
of people could never.
So-
build pyramids.
How would you even get it in Vegas, too?
My question.
And wait, no,
No,
I-
no,
I-
no,
wait,
no,
wait, wait, but
no.
also wait. I just want to say they also have the pyramids of Gaza, and they're still standing even through the attacks.
pyramids
So
of
how are they still?
I mean, the
Well,
pyramids.
I just want to build on Caleb's point right before you speak. I just want to say, like, if the pyramids of Gaza are still standing even through all of these attacks from Israel, like, not only the
That's
left,
not
but,
Israel.
but even the right. Okay, Israel, America, whatever you think, all right? You can be Tucker Carlson, you can be Donald Trump. I don't care who you are on the right, as long as you're on the right. It doesn't matter to me. But my point is, if these Gazan pyramids are still standing, the pyramids of Gaza, what technology were they built with? I mean, what humans were capable of building this? Even the Holy Roman Empire and even the Roman Empire in the olden days, those structures collapsed eventually, and they aren't still standing with roofs. So I want a proper explanation. I mean, I think it's totally true. I think it's valid.
Well, I don't think we'll ever figure it out. I know it was aliens who did all that
Well-
stuff. Wait. But
Aliens,
I think
like from space or like Mexicans?
no space.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
baby.
But
Those don't count.
those aliens, don't you think, they've worked years to build that stuff, because obviously archaeological date shows that it took months or years to complete these things like the Pyramid
was
of
that,
Gaza.
wait, was that BC?
Yeah, of course. But don't you think that some of them may have settled down, maybe lived there for a bit, maybe had a family, raised a family? So don't you think that maybe some of them traveled far, and maybe some of them landed in Saudi Arabia and evolved into what we know as today lizard people?
So instead of coming from an alien planet, they evolved.
Well, they did come from an alien planet, but a lot of them started settling down because
They
it took
intermingled
years.
with humanity.
That, and they also intermingled with themselves, and so it
Lizard
made,
babies.
yes, exactly.
That would explain all of like the portraits and
Because
all of the
even
drawings.
though they look like lizards, they're not exactly lizards. Like there's a different distinction between a lizard that we
Yeah.
know today. Like we could see the difference.
They're not-
Like
they're
a
not-
long-tailed lizard.
Yeah,
They're not lizards. They're more just like reptilian.
why do you think there's so
looking-
They
many
look
rich people in
reptilian.
Saudi Arabia?
And I think that also explains circumcision.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Like they all look so close to a lizard, but they're not. You can tell there's a difference. I think that is just years of evolution.
You're damn right.
Put that on the
You're
plan.
damn right.
Put that on a,
You're damn right.
that entire
You're right.
paragraph. Put it on the wall.
So I know why they built the pyramids, though. Okay,
What?
so
You know.
I know.
this guy might be a lizard person.
I read on a TikTok comment section from a
Okay.
guy.
Okay.
He said he went to the pyramids and he went inside.
Really?
And what he did was he went over there and chanted this like script from 4chan. of course.
Right.
And
Holy shit.
it opened like a passageway through the pyramid, and he walked straight into the middle.
Wow.
And there was like a hologram on this like weird gem thing.
This shit
But
happened?
it wasn't. Yeah, you can Google it, guys.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
It wasn't like a gem. It was
Okay.
more like a rhombus.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Like the Pokemon Go like revive.
I don't know what
thing.
you're talking about.
Okay.
It was like a rhombus, and
Right.
he like touched it, and his hand kind of fused with it, and his hand was the rhombus.
Really?
So he had the hologram coming from his hand, and it kind of told him like everything.
Everything?
It said that they came there to hide the rhombus, and they built pyramids to triangulate with the stars, so they could eventually go
Yeah,
back.
They did do that. I mean,
Yeah.
you can even look. You guys
Yeah.
can look it up. You
Google up rhombus theory, okay?
I think that's a little too niche. Like even if they say that, you have to say just lizard rhombus because, you know, the algorithm it could be hiding saying,
it's-
what if it's like this thing or
it's
that
separate
thing?
from the
They
lizards.
do that a lot.
It's
actually.
separate from the lizards though, because this theory doesn't really
The
say that
lizards
they're
control the
lizards.
media. So.
This is before.
Yeah. So why don't they not?
This is
hide it?
before that they would have evolved, because the hologram it has them as the Anunnaki, like white people.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, they do that with a lot of things like food, like waffles, and like
Seed
Artificial
oils?
numbers, stuff like that online, where you look something up and it just isn't at all what you looked up because
Yeah.
they're trying to hide shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say Robin's here. I would say just look up lizards pyramid
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know if rhombus theory is gonna work. 'cause-
Wait. Can we talk about browsers too? Can we talk about this? Because I was on Google earlier.
Browsers?
Yeah, I was on Google earlier and I was typing in something, and I swear to you, that the first YouTube video that came up
Right.
on Google was something I had just talked about.
Really?
Was something I just talked about. And this isn't just something that I experienced. I think it's something that we've all experienced. And I think most people in America, especially, know this feeling. This feeling
Well-
that they talk to a friend, they have a conversation with them, and it's almost like their browser's listening to them, like their phone's listening to them.
It's not the phones or the browsers. It's the birds. You ever notice that you don't really ever hear a bird talk or anything?
Yeah.
That's because
Right.
they're always listening.
Yeah.
They don't have anything to say because they're always listening.
Well,
They're always
I'm
taking-
going to interject you. I'm going to say maybe they don't speak, though. 'Cause
Well,
they don't-
no, they do.
they chirp,
Like
they
parrots can they speak?
Don't you think the chirp is like some kind
Parrots.
of Morse code or something? That is
Yeah, let's examine that more.
like the chirp could be a symbol of Morse code that is like a message sent to the lizard people that hey, these aliens, we need to tell them everyone else that these humans are okay or something.
But to viewers who might be a little alienated by this principle, okay, excuse my wording. To viewers who might be a little confused by this, let's just consider the possibility outside of birds, okay? Because birds is a nuanced theory, okay? We
That's
can talk
not
about
theory.
that.
I've proved it. I've killed a bird and examined its insides.
You know what else is a theory?
What?
Continental shift, okay? That's also a theory.
And game theory.
And so is evolution, okay? But my point is that
Well, evolution is a theory. It's not proven.
it's true. It isn't. But my point
it
is
is
there are a
something
lot of things in science that are theories, just like birds are, okay? Birds are also a theory. And just like birds are a theory, bird robots are also a theory, and surveillance tools are a theory. So what I want you to understand is the viewers might not understand, okay? So I want us to go around, I want us to talk about our unique experiences with YouTube, or a browser, knowing exactly what we were talking about. And I just want to elaborate more on it. What is it that the browsers are doing, that YouTube is doing, that Susan is doing, that is behind all of this?
Well, I think what the browsers are doing, like behind all of this, I think it's all related to aliens. Like, they're all looking into this, tracking our data, and all our algorithms are modified by the aliens. So they know every single thing we want. So we consume more, so we generate more, so we produce more. And what's interesting is that Google and all these companies, they always want to track your data, right? Isn't it like a little suspicious that when they track your data, they know exactly what you want to purchase, exactly what you've been talking about? I feel that even though we don't know for sure if the CEO of Google is an alien or not, or a lizard person, whatever you want to call it, I find it highly, highly suspicious that they want to track our data so much. Don't you think they want to track our data so they buy products that may or may not be owned by lizard companies and lizard billionaires?
Well,
so that it gives them more money and takes away from the good human billionaires.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think also reptilian billionaires can be good.
No.
I think they can.
I think they can for reptilians. They make the ecosystem a little better by like providing more like
Less carbon.
more moist areas.
Environmentally safe.
No, but like, these people are not from our planet. It's not fair.
Wait, this is why they want to protect the birds so much. This is why they want to protect the animals so much.
Yeah, of course.
It's the reptiles.
But don't you think that
it's the liberals.
the aliens?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The liberals are a reptile party,
Oh my
supported by the coastal elites.
We need to,
And
we need
if
to
not-
execute these.
If not,
liberals.
it's also humans who are brainwashed by the lizard.
The Muslims, dude. That's why like there's so many Turks in Germany. And,
Exactly.
like, all, us,
Wait, you're
us,
right.
Us conservatives, we want to save Europe, and all these liberals don't.
And all the
can't
Muslims,
comment on
they may have.
Yeah, I don't really care about
I
Europe.
don't give a shit about Europe.
Anyways, don't you think that why should we be supporting these alien creatures that are infiltrating our planet and taking away the resources from us? Why shouldn't we just the humans enjoy it? Like, have you seen the movies like I don't know Avengers with like Loki
haven't
was
seen them.
coming in? Well, you see, Loki comes in.
Oh,
and,
Captain America saves the day.
Don't talk.
Sorry.
well, you see, Loki comes in and brings his like goons who are like these evil aliens that want to
There's
invade.
another word than goons. I'm getting PTSD. Gilbert
come on,
Goons.
sorry.
Yeah.
It's
sorry.
harsh talking.
Sorry. Well, he brings in all these like a swarm of aliens, like an army, and they all want to like infiltrate and take away all of the natural resources. It is not fair. So why should we treat these aliens like it's ethical billionaires or anything? I know it's really hard for you. Yeah, so I think that we should not be supporting ethical alien billionaires, and we should support.
And but
sorry.
specifically by alien, you mean reptilian.
Of
correct?
course.
Yes.
I don't think we should support them. We should support ethical human billionaires. Because,
Yes.
of course,
I agree.
majority of them
I
are.
agree because we're human. We're human. We're not robots.
I mean, Elon Musk.
We're
worked-
not-
He worked for every cent. True.
Exactly.
He did, dude.
Hustle for
Elon.
every
Oh,
cent.
let's talk about Elon Musk because he is the true hustler. He is the true hustler. Actually,
And he's hilarious.
pull up the clip of us praising that Tesla. Pull that up.
Yeah, I got that.
Thank you.
I've
It's pretty
I've
funny, huh?
become meme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that shit was funny, bro.
You know,
It was.
you know, I
That
think
shit was funny.
You know what is interesting is that
I am
he
becoming-
actually suffered a lot back in South Africa, kind of like
Yeah,
how
like
you did.
apartheid. Yeah.
Yeah, the white apartheid, you know? So it's kind of like how the Gilbert Goons, you
Yeah,
know,
white
they're
tide.
attacking all the people
White
in
tide.
Gilbert, Arizona. I know it's really hard. But he also knows that feeling.
Exactly.
Elon Musk has experienced so much oppression as a white man in South Africa.
Dude, can we stop talking about the Gilbert Goons? That picture, like I saw,
Dude,
it was.
stop saying it, bro.
Well,
sorry,
that,
it's just, it's so disgusting.
Well-
it was so disgusting.
if you can imagine that.
Like,
Imagine the stuff.
He said Google it at the beginning. Just don't. It's actually just gross. It's gross.
Okay.
Let's get back to Elon Musk. The mines that he was forced to work in. He was forced to work in those mines for his parents' mines.
All right.
And he had to live up to the standards of his father. His father was very rich. And
Right.
those were high standards to make.
Such a pure soul.
But he, from a young age, developed software like PayPal and developed financial services that made him a rich man.
Yeah.
And I, for one, I would call that self-made.
Yeah.
I would call that
And
self-made.
I believe
Not
he
cracking
deserves
under
every
pressure,
penny.
not showing emotion, getting the dough when it needed to happen, and being set for the rest of his life. That's what we are
And-
all doing.
And he's like the number one hustler.
Yes,
And
number one in the world right now.
eventually, I want to be at that point too.
Me too.
And I don't care if I have a lot of liberal haters, because I always will.
Yeah, and you know what? All the libs are talking about this $1 trillion pay package and all that. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations,
Yes,
dude.
bro.
I mean,
Make-
good
make-
job.
make bank.
I mean, why do we got to
Yeah.
complain about it, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, especially for the Tesla workers, like they're gonna be real happy with all the money that he's getting. He's getting a ton of money.
That means they're working hard, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know, as much as I dislike the liberals, I don't mean to cut off you guys.
yeah. No,
As much as I dislike the liberals, I honestly understand that feeling. They're all working like,
Well, they're all jealous. That's what they are.
yes, they're all working like these small McDonald's jobs, and it's like really slow burning, and you're not really getting a lot of money. And of course, you're naturally going to see like, oh, Elon Musk making trillions of dollars, or Jeff Bezos is making all these trips to Italy and whatnot.
Right.
Like, of course, you're going to naturally feel jealous. I feel jealous sometimes, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I know, because I've read the Bible, God says, don't be jealous of other people's wealth.
yeah. Don't be jealous,
Don't envy other people. It's literally one of the 10 Commandments, by
dude.
the way.
That's
So, next time you see a liberal, remind them, hey, if you care about God or any Christian values, remember, do not envy a billionaire just because they're better than you.
yeah. Just because
Yeah.
they're better at making dough.
And to build off that, like these fat libs, man, they claim like self-made people like Mark Zuckerberg, and they like throw horrendous accusations. Like he could be a lizard person. Like what are we doing?
No, he's ethical.
He is a
Ethical.
like taking like
you know who isn't ethical? Jeff Bezos. He's a lizard. He's a lizard person.
He's a liberal lizard.
Yeah, he really is. He's a
Libby lizard.
libzard.
Really?
He's a libzard. Yes, I'm telling you. He's
Like-
a libzard. Coining the
like-
term libzard.
Mark Zuckerberg like scamming the friend he made Facebook with out of like 30% of the company. That's just hustling.
That's hustling.
Just
Yeah.
pure
Don't say
hustling.
scam.
It
Don't
was,
say- I don't wanna
more,
hear
it was
that
more
shit.
like hustling.
He
you
was
know?
smart.
He was hustling
smart.
money
He was
out
a
of him.
smart businessman, and he did what was done.
Yeah. And even if there was some lying or some cheating involved, no matter what, it's still a hustle.
right.
Like, no matter what you do to get money, it's a hustle. It's a hustle. Like,
Do whatever you need.
And then that fat lib goes to the courts and sues him like for all his money back. It's like, what are we doing? You just got out hustled.
yeah.
Right, Mason?
Like, I feel like the legal system is flawed, and it should protect people who are hustlers, like super rich people. It should protect people no matter what.
Yeah. I mean, as
Like,
long as they're not lizards.
I mean, it already kind of does that, but I feel like it should.
It doesn't do that enough.
Yeah.
Not enough.
Like,
Like labor unions? What are we talking
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, we literally
Donald Trump-
legalized
Donald
the
Trump-
union
need
of
those.
labor.
Donald Trump got arrested.
legalized them.
Donald Trump got arrested. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, and
that's
it's
awful. That's
ridiculous.
awful.
Our criminal justice system is punishing people for being good at what they do.
Yeah.
And it is giving people who are bad at what they do money
Yeah.
for not hustling. And it's like, what the fuck are you doing
Yeah.
if you're not hustling?
If you just
get
got-
out there
if you just got hustled
and make
on-
and make 10K. Make 10K right now.
If you just
Do
got
it.
hustled on,
Do
you
it.
probably deserve it.
Do it. Yeah, honestly.
You know, I just want to bring up a little talking point, just for some
I want
evidence
to
for
sit
y'all.
down when you do that.
Yeah.
Right, sorry, I'm just notices.
It's like,
Y'all know Adam Smith,
Big topic.
oh, that's a
here.
big name.
Big topic.
father of capitalism and economics. That's all we know.
Joseph Smith. Yeah.
I know that guy. He's terrible.
Joseph Smith, no, he's just trying to, exercise freedom of religion. Anyways, Adam Smith.
No, freedom of religion in America. No, this is a
Hold on,
Christian.
This
Hold
is a
on.
Christian nation. We were founded on Christian.
I know,
values.
but
I
listen.
understand you have different viewpoents on it. So let's talk about.
Anyways,
that.
Adam Smith, he said all these wonderful things like free market and don't let government intervene.
Yeah.
That's like the worst thing that happened. Look at what happened to Bill Clinton. Like the government was terrible. And the economy was going down because of Bill Clinton. He caused that recession back in 2008, even though he wasn't even in office. That's how terrible he was. Anyways, Adam Smith said all of that. The most important thing he said was never have trade unions. You know why? Because trade unions are directly supported by lizard people.
He said that.
Holy
How do you
shit.
know?
Well, you see,
Holy shit!
Wait. When did
He
he
knew
when did
this shit in
Okay,
the
so-
1700s.
Become
yeah. So
enlightened.
his research was very limited. Granted, he
My
was
God.
a Scottish man from the 1800s, and
Right.
all of their information was very limited back then. But even an economist from 1776, like Adam Smith, knew about the trade going on in the Barbary states with the lizard people and the Muslims. And he knew that there were trade unions there who were doing the bidding of the lizard people. All the Muslims were doing the bidding of the lizard people, and they were all under control. And Europeans, for some reason, took the influence of those Muslims and made trade unions themselves, even though they knew deep down it was by lizard people. And so Adam Smith warned about this. Don't go to trade unions, he said. They're terrible for the economy. He didn't say lizard people, of course, because he would get in trouble. Because no one would believe lizard people in the 1700s. There was a lot going on. There was a lot of superstition,
Yeah.
but not lizard people. But yeah, he said, don't do trade unions. And
But-
look what's happening today.
Yeah, I mean, look what's happening. Look what's happening. Look in New York. What's happening? The economy is crashing. Billionaires are leaving. The hustlers who built that
the
city, who
hustlers
built
who
those
built New
towers,
York are leaving.
built those towers, are leaving now. And why? And why? Why?
Well-
Because people are jealous. People are jealous.
These Marxist freaks.
Yes, these Marxists.
You
Yeah,
know,
absolutely.
in
It is a lot
Marx's
to do with
manifesto or whatever, he wrote about like how the Anunnaki are using him as a puppet, and he's voicing their opinions.
Wait, what? I mean, not only that, but
He wrote
also,
that in you know how you can do like the secret messaging in your books
Yeah.
with the lines. That's what he did.
Really?
And you guys can look that up too. He
And
was
they're,
an
and they're
Anunnaki spy.
teaching this shit in our public schools.
Yeah.
They're teaching this shit.
What?
They're teaching this shit in our public education.
Yeah,
In
to,
our institute.
to go off, we all know, obviously, as capitalists, we know how bad communism is, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's fucking evil.
Lenin,
Really
Stalin, and Marx, they all said,
And Hitler.
And Hitler, yeah.
he was a communist too, yeah. They all said that, like,
evil. At least a socialist.
they all
Yeah.
said, I mean, it was called National Socialism. Dude could have just wrote it on the wall.
literally
Yeah.
said it.
I mean, but they
Well,
all
it had it in the name.
they all
Literally
said
said it.
they all said vote blue no matter who. So it's like,
Actually?
you know, like
Yeah.
sorry for my language, but what the frick are we doing?
Yeah.
Like-
No, actually,
Yeah.
what the fuck? What the fuck are we doing?
We're gonna have to cut that out, probably.
It's okay, just leave it.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I just get really mad when it comes to communism because it is such an evil, and people just constantly talk about Democrats and how good they are and how good the left is for politics now. And it's like, dude, literally Lenin in his speeches was saying vote blue no matter who. He was saying vote for Kamala Harris, basically. He was saying this
Yeah.
shit in his speeches, and we teach it in our schools, and our nation is falling and falling and
Yeah.
falling into this.
And at school, now they're forcing kids, the liberals are forcing kids to become socialist at
Yeah.
school.
I mean,
Yeah.
just look in New York.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, just the other day, I dropped my kid off at elementary school, and they literally were role playing polycules.
What?
They were role playing polycules.
What the heck?
They had shared kitchens. They had shared dishwashers. They had. It was
I
disgusting.
would honestly take my kid away from that daycare. That is
Yes.
a horrible institution.
Yes.
And we need to educate those children now
We need to-
about the truth of Christian values.
And what you call that? We need to re-educate them.
I was
Exactly.
I was taking my nephew
We need
to
re-education.
I was taking my nephew to soccer practice the other day, and
Oh, no.
I see. Well, I can't have kids.
Soccer
you know?
practice, dude. Soccer's God.
Okay.
Well, it's just
It-
like
Football.
No,
Come
no,
on.
no, no.
His mom wants that for him, and I'm just taking him, okay, because she's busy. But I tell him about all my beliefs and stuff, and he's 5, so he's taking it all in.
Yeah. Good.
And
Good.
on the
There you
field, on the soccer field, there's too much
go. I didn't learn
diversity.
young enough.
There's too much diversity on the soccer field,
Mm-hmm.
and I've taught him how wrong and like corrupt diversity is. Why do you have that in your hat?
You know what I find
Uh,
weird is
Hey,
that.
let me finish.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Diversity is a weakness because unity is strength. If we are all one people, then we're strong. All that I just said was in the words of Charlie Kirk, and I'm really proud to carry on his honor. And I pray for the left anyway, even though what
Yes, sir.
happens.
Yes, sir.
Tom McDonald just
And
With the left.
even if they do shoot my red hat off my head, and
All of our red hats.
yeah, I'll still pray for them because
I'm gonna do my red hat.
it's okay. It's okay. We care about Americans.
We know how you are with red.
Yeah,
Just Gilbert Good's main color.
it's okay.
They stole that color and turned it into something it shouldn't be. Crimson.
It
Right.
should be a symbol of our freedom in America.
It should be a symbol of our love and our
And-
affection for
And the blood that was
Patriotism.
poured on freedom
The
because
blood.
of the left.
the blood.
Literally
those woke
on his
British.
shirt. Blood. On red blood
Yes,
on his shirt
pouring.
because of the left.
Pouring from his neck that spoke. The neck that took. The neck that gave. The neck that gave us an understanding. The neck that gave the young people an understanding of what our political environment was, what America was. And I think today, I think that's what we're doing. And I think we're carrying on that patriotic legacy.
Man, that boy Charlie has an incredible neck.
To end off, Caleb, JD,
Right.
what are just some final things you want to tell people that are watching this podcast, that you know our audience? What are some final things you want to tell them before we do a prayer?
I just want to say, look to God. He knows the way. He knows exactly what you should be doing. You need to support billionaires. And you need to support people who are trying to get that ranks up, trying to get the money
Yeah.
that they desperately need.
Yeah.
You need to support other Christians. Even if
Yeah.
you support billionaires, you support Christians who are suffering and struggling.
Yeah.
You need to support people who support traditional values and not
Yes.
men in women's bathrooms.
Yeah.
You, you need to support America. Because
Because
God, He said,
Dude, it's like Kirk rebirth. Oh my god.
The glorious sun has returned.
anyways, yeah, turn to God. He knows exactly what to say. Hey, no emotions! What are we doing here?
Yes, sir.
Turn to God. He is the way. And He would want your people, our people, to be following Him in a theocracy.
I agree.
Caleb, what would you like to say?
I just want to end it off with buy my amazing digital circus art. Help a hustler out.
Yes.
I'm new on
Yes,
these.
sir.
I'm new on
Link
these
in bio.
streets.
Link in bio.
Link in bio.
Link in bio. Link in bio. Link in bio.
God bless America.
Link in
God
bio.
bless our troops.
Link in bio.
God bless our troops, man.
Also, you wanted to start a Patreon, right?
Yeah, I
bio.
did want to start a Patreon. We're thinking about it. We have a couple things in the making. We're gonna come out with that new Minecraft video soon, I think.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We got more than 100 views, so.
Yeah, it's
Really?
time. It's time. 100 view count. Also, again, go follow Insomnia.
Thank you.
You can plug that again if you want.
Yeah, follow Insomnia. Link in bio.
Go follow Caleb on Instagram too. He's really.
He makes a lot of good art.
My tag is depiction.
Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, and I think it's time. I think it's time that we do a prayer, and I want JD and Caleb to lead us on this one.
God, please bless these men and their podcast and for they are doing everything you have asked them to. They've put their blood, sweat, and tears. And I just want to say, please keep them on the right path. Even if they feel struggle, even if they feel suffering, let them know it's all done.
Because billionaires.
Amen.
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 Thank you, everyone. If you're watching.
Thank you guys.
Thank you for tuning into the Hustler podcast today.
Appreciate y'all for coming in.
Yeah.
Of course.
So yeah,
And expect more videos because we have a lot of guests that we have to get
oh,
through.
we do. We have
Yeah.
quite the list.
A lot.
We have quite the list.
Uh,
We'll be in a different setup next time.
Yeah,
so don't
hopefully
worry.
some of you guests are watching this video because I've heard that just nobody watches our videos all the way.
Yeah.
And
Only the
I
real
honestly
ones.
do.
Only the hustlers, the real ones, the ones who want to get money.
yeah, only hustlers can really be on the
Elon
podcast.
Musk watches our videos all the way through.
Yeah.
Actually?
Yeah.
And that's why he's got so much money, man. It's
Yeah, he knows
sorry,
that
not
shit.
our videos, your videos.
Yeah, thank you. All right, well, appreciate y'all being on. We'll see y'all later. This was Hustler.
University. Bye, friends.
That's just factually inaccurate. Okay. Sorry. I'm getting so emotional. You ended up. Help me!